It's already time for hashtag Upgrade Learning in Technical Drafting. I am Tutor Rommel, and let me help you explore the amazing world of sketches and design. Upgrade your learning today, design your tomorrow, and build your future after. Welcome to Itulay TV. What's up mga ka-drafting? Para sa mga nanonood online, tag me as you post your picture while watching using the hashtags hashtag Itulay Level Up with hashtag Tutor Rommel. Are you ready? Get your pen and paper with your self-learning module as we discuss our lesson for today. But before that, mag-review muna tayo. Let us review the rules for writing metric symbols and names. Ilagay po natin sa ating papel ang inyong mga sagot kung letter A ba or letter B. Let's start with number 1. Which of the following is correct according to rules for writing metric symbols and names? Letter A, meron diyang dimension na 8.00 space M na naka-encircle. And then letter B, same dimension, 8.00 space capital M na naka-encircle din. Ano kaya sa palagay niyo yung tamang sagot kung paano magsulat ng metric symbols and names? Meron kayong 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1, time's up. If your answer is letter A, that's correct. Sabi sa rules for writing metric symbols and names, according to the rules for writing symbols and names, unit names are lowercase, even those derived from proper names, katulad ng millimeter, meter, kilogram, Kelvin, Newton, and Pascal. Dapat daw lahat sila nakasulat ng lowercase, katulad ng nasa letter A. 8.00 space small letter m. Or we could read that as 8 meters. Okay ba? Let's go to number 2. Which of the following is correct according to rules for writing metric symbols and names? Meron tayong dalawang picture. Picture A, ang nakalagay ay 65.1 space kg. And then yung picture B naman, 65.1 kg. Which is the correct answer? Alin ba dyan yung nagpa-follow sa rules for writing metric symbols and names? 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Time's up. If your answer is letter A, that's correct. Ano bang pinagkaiba ng A at ng letter B? Ng dimension na nakalagay sa letter A at dimension na nakalagay sa letter B. Letter A, 65.1 space kg. And then yung letter B naman, 65.1 kg. Walang space. According to rules for writing metric symbols and names, leave a space between numerical and its symbol. Katulad ng nasa letter A, 65.1 space and the unit, kilogram. So we could read that as 65.1 kilogram. Okay po? Maglagay daw ng space between the numerical and the unit symbol. Let's go to number 3. Which of the following is correct according to rules for writing metric symbols and names? Meron tayo ulit dalawang picture. Picture A, ang nakalagay, ay 69 space K space G. And then yung nasa letter B naman na picture, ang nakalagay na unit of measurement ay kg, pero ang pagkakasulat niya ay 69 space kg. What's your answer? 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay, time's up. If your answer is letter D, 69 space kilogram, that's correct. According to the rules for writing metric symbols and names, do not leave a space between a unit symbol and its prefix. Huwag daw maglalagay ng ng space, katulad ng nasa letter A, the picture. Mali daw yun. dapat daw kung susulat tayo ng dimension or ng unit symbol and its numerical value, dapat daw 69 space kilogram. Magkadikit yung K and G. Never leave a space between the two letters. Okay? Let's proceed to review number 4. Which of the following is correct according to rules for writing metric symbols and names? Meron ulit tayong dalawang picture, ano? Yung picture A, ang nakalagay ay 20 space meter. And then yung picture B naman, ang nakalagay ay 20 space meters. Which is correct? Picture A or picture B? 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Time's up. If your answer is letter B, that's correct. Sabi daw sa rules for writing metric symbols and names, use the plural of spelled out metric measurements such as 20 meters. Gagamit daw tayo ng plural of spelled out metric measurement. Unlike letter A, 20 space meter, incorrect daw po yun. It should be 20 space meters. Okay po ba? Let's proceed to our last review. Number 5. Which of the following is correct according to the rules for writing metric symbols and names? Picture A, ang nakalagay dyan, 87 space MGS. Picture B, ang nakalagay naman ay 87 space MG. Which is correct? Ang pagkakasulat according to the rules for writing metric symbols and names in 3 seconds. Okay? 3, 2, 1. Time's up. If your answer is letter B, that's correct. Kaya lang naging incorrect ang letter A dahil meron siyang S. Pero di ba sabi doon sa review number 4, kapag daw, gagamit daw tayo ng plural kung naka-spelled out daw yung unit of measurement. Kaya lang, dito sa number 5, hindi siya naka-spelled out. Okay? Kasi ang nakalagay lang, instead of the word milligram, yung buong milligram na spelled out, ang nakalagay na unit of measurement ay MGS. So, kapag daw abbreviated ang ating unit of measurement, hindi daw tayo gumagamit ng letter S. Do not use the plural of unit symbols. Okay po? So, ang tamang sagot natin sa review number 5 ay letter B, 87 space mg or 87 space milligram. Malinaw po ba para sa inyo? Okay. Ngayon, before we proceed sa ating lesson, meron na drafting scales. We'll be discussing drafting scales para sa lesson natin ngayon. Help me complete the following sentences. Meron tayong picture. Number 1 sentence, this is a blank. Ano kaya sa palagay niyo yung picture natin? Okay, kung ang sagot nyo ay triangular scale, tama po yan. This is a triangular scale or tinatawag din siya na architect's scale. Sentence number 2, it can reduce and blank the size of an object. If your answer is enlarge, tama po yun. It can reduce and enlarge the size of an object. Ginagamit ng mga architect or ng mga draftsman or ng mga engineer or ng marunong gumamit ng triangular scale or architect scale, ang scale na to para i-enlarge daw or i-reduce ang drawing na may tama pa ring proportion. I don't have a triangular scale at home. Pandemya ngayon, ano? Wala tayong mahiraman, bawal tayong lumabas. Kaya lang, meron tayong project na kailangan nating i-rescale yung ating drawing gamit ang triangular scale. Pero unavailable yon. Ang meron lang tayo sa bahay ay ruler. I only have my ruler at home. Help me scale my drawing. Sabi sa ating rule, according to the architectural use of metric scales, meron tayong sinusunod na tamang ratio or scale sa bawat drawing natin. Nakalagay sa table natin, sa column 1, meron tayo mga city map, plot plans, and then floor plans, and then details. Tapos, yung nakalagay naman sa column 2 ng ating table ay yung mga ideal ratio or scale na dapat nakadrawing yung mga plano na yon. And then, yung third column natin is the comparison to 1 meter. Gawin nating example yung plot plans. Ang ideal ratio daw or scale ng pagdodrawing ng plot plans ay 1:100. Meaning, sabi sa comparison to 1 meter, 1 meter is equal to 10 millimeter. Kung makikita natin sa ruler, doon sa ating screen, ang scale na 1:100 ay naandun siya sa from 0, yung red arrow natin na may arrowhead, from 0 to 1 centimeter. Kasi ang 10 millimeter is equal to 1 centimeter. So obviously, 1 meter is equal to 10 centimeter is the same as 1 meter equal to 1 centimeter. Okay po? Magbigay tayo ng example. Okay, let's solve for that. Mag-solve tayo ng scale gamit pa rin ang 1:100. Letter A, scale na ginagamit natin ay 1:100. Katulad ng nabanggit ko kanina, 1 meter is equal to 1 centimeter. Sa ratio po yan sa scale natin. Sagutan natin yung number 1. 4 meters is equal to how many centimeter? Let's solve for that. 4 times 1 is equal to 4 centimeter. Ibig sabihin, kung isusukatin natin sa ruler, yung 4 meters, masyadong malaki yun kung ilalagay natin sa papel, ano? So kung gagamit tayo ng scale na 1:100, ang 4 meters na mahabang mahaba, sa papel ay ganyan na lang kalaki. Okay po? So from 0 to 4 centimeter. Malinaw po yun? Number 2, 7.5 meters is equal to how many centimeter? I-solve ulit natin. 7.5 times 1 is equal to 7.5 centimeter. Ibig sabihin, ang 7.5 meters na mas mahaba kaysa sa 4 meters ay ganito na lang kahaba sa ruler. So pwede natin i-drawing yung ating mga bahay or yung floor plan na masyadong malaki sa isang kapirasong papel gamit ang scale. Kaya nga, di ba, nabanggit natin kanina na ang scale daw or triangular scale or an architect scale can reduce or enlarge the scale of a drawing. Paano naman kung ang scale na gagamitin natin ay 1:20? Sir, mahirap na yan. Hindi na yan. Paano po ba yan susukatin sa ruler?
Mag-compute tayo. Step number 1. Write the scale to be used. Ano bang scale na gagamitin natin? Mag-compute tayo. Step number 1. Write the scale to be used. Ano bang hinahanap nating scale? 1:20. Step number 2, identify the given units of measurement or the unit of measurement or simply convert 1 meter to 1 centimeter. 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. So yung 100 po ang naandun, bring down natin yung 100 since ang ginagamit natin or ang gagamitin natin sa ruler ay centimeter. Step number 3, write the ratio or the scale into fraction form. Nakita natin sa screen, 1:20 is equal to 1/20. And then, step number 4, let us show our solution. 1 multiply by 100 is equal to 100. Then, 100 divided by 20 is equal to 5. Saan daw nanggaling yung 100? Doon sa ating unit of measurement, yung equivalent unit of measurement. And then, ulitin natin, 1 times 100 is equal to 100. And then, divided by 20, our answer is 5. So, ang scale 1:20, 1 meter is equal to 5 centimeters. Ibig sabihin po nun, kung titingnan natin sa ruler, yung isang metro na mahaba at hindi kasi sa papel ay 5 centimeter na lang siya sa ruler. Ngayon, balik tayo din sa letter B. I-solve natin. Number 1, 2 meters is equal to how many centimeter? Let's solve for that. 5 times 2 is equal to 10 centimeters. Ibig sabihin po ulit, ang 2 metro na masyadong mahaba sa totoong buhay ay susukatin lang natin sa ruler ng 10 centimeter lang. So, kasya na siyang i-drawing sa papel. Tama po ba ang mga sagot nyo? Number 2, try po natin ha, gamit ang inyong lapis or ang ballpen at ang papel, isolve natin yung letter B, number 2. 1.5 meters is equal to how many centimeter? 1.5 times 5 is equal to 7.5 centimeters. Ulitin natin, ang 1.5 meters or ang 1.5 metro ay 7.5 centimeter lang sa ating ruler katulad ng nakikita nyo sa screen. Tama po ba ang sagot? Isa pa, mag-try pa ulit tayo. Let us use scale 1:50 naman. Medyo, paano ba yan? Mas liliit ba o mas lalaki yung drawing natin kapag ginamit natin yung scale na 1:50? 1 meter is equal to how many centimeter? Ilang centimeter ba? Ilang centimeter ba ang 1 meter sa ruler kung ang gagamitin natin scale ay 1:50? Mag-compute ulit tayo katulad ng ginawa natin kanina. So write the scale to be used. Ang scale natin is 1:50. And then identify natin yung given equivalent unit of measurement or simply convert 1 meter to centimeter. Yan yon, ginamit din natin kanina. And then step number 3, write the ratio scale into fraction form. 1:50 na scale is equal to, or na ratio, 1:50 na ratio is equal to 1/50 na fraction form. Let us show our solution. 1 times 100 is equal to 100. Divided by 50, our answer is 2. So, ang scale 1:50, 1 meter is equal to 2 centimeter. Ang isang metro, sa scale na 1:50, ang 1 meter is equal to 2 centimeter. Ngayon naman, pagkatapos ng ginawa natin, I want you to try answering this. Gamit ang yung ballpen at papel, sagutan po natin yan. Iko-complete natin yung table by filling out the third column. Katulad ng nakita nating example kanina. Yung first column natin ay yung number. So we have 3 numbers. And then yung second column natin ay use, yung plot plans, yung floor plans, and then the details. Yung third column natin is recommended ratio. Ano ba yung recommended ratio para dun sa mga plans natin? Yung plot plans, ang applicable ratio niya or scale is 1:80. And then yung floor plans, ang applicable ratio niya or scale ay 1:75. And then yung details naman natin, ang applicable ratio niya or scale is 1:10. And then sasagutan natin yung fourth column, comparison to 1 meter. Para sa number 1, plot plans, ang ratio ay 1:80. 6 centimeter is equal to how many centimeter? If your answer is 7.5 centimeter, that's correct. Ang 6 centimeter ay 7.5 centimeter lang kapag ang scale natin ay 1:80. Tama po ba ang sagot nyo? Ang isunod natin ay ang number 2, floor plan. Ang ratio daw ay 1:75. 5 meters is equal to how many centimeter? So compute tayo using your pen and your paper. Balikan natin yung diniscuss kanina and then let's compute for the value of 5 meter, 2 centimeter kung ang ratio natin ay 1:75. If your answer is 6.67 centimeter, that is correct. Tama po ba ang sagot nyo? Okay. Number 3, sa details naman. Ang ratio ng details natin, ano ba yung mga details na tinatawag? We have the window detail, door details, truss detail, yung mga pamakuan natin sa bahay. May mga detalye siya or yung mga specifications. Ang ratio daw natin ay 1:10. 10 meter is equal to how many centimeter kung ang ratio natin na gagamitin para sa detail ay 1:10. Compute po ulit tayo Ano ba yung proseso or yung steps sa pag-compute? We have to write the desired scale, yung scale na gagamitin natin. Isulat natin yung unit of measurement. And then number 3, i-transform natin yung ratio into fraction form. And then number 4, let us show you solution. May solution na ba kayo para sa number 3? If your answer is 100, that's correct. Sa detail na plans, kung ang ratio na gagamitin natin ay 1:10, ang value ng 10 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. Okay po? Now, sa puntong to, para sa paglalapat natin, i-apply natin yung mga natutunan nating scaling kanina, yung pag-reduce at pag-enlarge ng drawing natin gamit ang ating scale. At syempre, gamit din ang ating ruler. Anong gagawin natin? Redraw the sample floor plan using your ruler. Ang gagamitin nating scale ay 1:50 as a recommended scale for floor plans. Kung tapos na kayo sa inyong ginawa at na-convert na natin or na-redraw na natin yung ating sample floor plan in a scale of 1:50, picture natin and then i-post natin sa DepEd EdTech FB group. And then, huwag niyo po kalimutang i-like and share ang group na yon, and then itag niyo po ako si Tutor Romel. Bilang pagtatapos, let us generalize or summarize yung natutunan natin ngayong araw. Yung una natin na generalization is the architectural draftsman normally uses an architect scale for reducing and enlarging the size or measurement of an object. Yun nga lang, nabanggit ko kanina, in absence of your architectural scale, kailangan po pwede tayong gumamit ng ruler. Pero i-follow natin yung ating ginawang computation on how to identify or i-convert natin yung ating meter into centimeter gamit ang ating ruler. Pangalawa, there are two system of measurement, namely metric system and English system. Sa ruler natin, may dalawang unit of measurement. Yung maliliit ang partition na millimeter and centimeter, that's metric system. At yung kabilang parte naman ng ruler natin, yung malalaki, ang agwat, or yung partition niya ay medyo malalaki, ang agwat, yon ay English system. Ang unit of measurement niya ay inches. Pangatlong generalization natin, the use of a ruler in absence of an architect scale is the best alternative in reducing and enlarging objects or drawings. Yun nga lang, tatandaan po natin at lagi natin ito-take into consideration na dapat kapag gumagamit tayo ng ruler as a substitute sa architect scale, kailangan accurate yung ating paglalagay ng sukat or pag-identify ng dimension. Gumamit tayo ng mechanical pencil para yung gauge of line niya ay hindi tumataba, katulad ng sa pencil. Pero kung wala naman tayong mechanical pencil, pwede tayong gumamit ng regular pencil, but make sure na lagi nating kasahan or i-sharpen para yung gauge of line niya or yung nipis ng linya ay hindi nagbabago. Kasi nakaka-apekto yun sa drawing. At this point, let us be reminded to do things that make your future self thankful and proud of you. You can still watch this tutorial video online. Go to YouTube and search for DepEd TV Official and on Facebook at DepEd EdTech Unit. Don't forget to like and share. Magkita-kita po tayo muli para sa panibagong kaalaman sa technical drafting. Ako si Tutor Romel, ang inyong kutkuterong tutor mula sa bayan ng mga lakan at magagandang binibini, pagsanhan, na nagsasabing, sipagan natin para sa ating pangarap. Kung medyo nahihirapan ka, tutulungan kita. Ikaw at ako, teamwork tayo para always panalo. And this is Itulay TV, upgrade learning sa technical drafting. Thank you!